AI. Whether you hate it or you're a billionaire CEO that profits off of it, it's undeniable that it is very powerful and not leaving any of our lives anytime soon. At least, that's the case in real life. Mario Kart World, AI is absolutely clueless. That's why, in this video, I'm taking advice about this game from ChatGPT into online races, and seeing how horribly I do. Let's go! Okay, I must admit that I've tried this a couple of times before just to see if it would actually work that well, and it gives kind of varying results, so we'll see what happens here. It sometimes gives me like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe combos. It sometimes gives me Mario Kart World combos. I tried this for the most part like a while ago though, so maybe it's just collected more data, I don't know. Okay. This is kind of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe stuff. Yo, need this. Sweet Rob Hog. That's literally considered the meta right now, which is kind of crazy. So, I'll just ask for strategy now. Yo. Okay. Get coins. Hold mushrooms. That. Stay in the trap. What is that supposed to mean? One intermission that gives me trouble. Yeah, this is not very helpful information. If you're trying to get good at the game, do not do what I'm doing right now, because you'll probably start struggling more. Yeah, most of this makes like no sense. But basically what I'm seeing from this is go for drafts and hold mushrooms really long and get coins on Super Rob Hog. It's just kind of similar to my current strategy. Well, I'll see you in the races, I guess. Okay, here I am. Mario Kart World Online. I have been doing really badly lately just due to the update and stuff. So hopefully that can get fixed by the AI strats. I don't know what you'd even call them. Get drafts, get mushrooms. It's kind of the main actually good advice that it gave. Although holding mushrooms is a pretty good idea. So we'll see if that can carry me. Although it's basically saying just to be in the pack by saying get drafts, which is not a good idea. At least it gave me arguably the best combo in the game. I personally like Spike or Baby Mario or anyone in that weight class on Lock Rocket, even Baby Looper really, just because it's a bit of extra speed and weight. Not too much that it's sacrificing much though, and it's actually higher handling. I'm playing like in the middle of the day my time, so the lobby's pretty decent but not like amazing or anything. Just look at how many Super Rob Hogs there are there. According to raw stats, I don't think this is the best combo in the game. Although it's a very small hitbox, when I play with it, which isn't that often, I do normally perform quite well. I don't know if that's actually all the combo though. It's obviously not all the combo, but it's part of the combo. So I'm just gonna hold these mushrooms for a while. According to LGBT, that's the best strat. Okay, I wasn't able to hold my mushrooms, but I got a dash feed and now I'm in first on the faraway oasis. Hopefully it works out. I've got my own little strategy on this track for the final lap, so I'll use that and see how it plays out. Go off to the side here. And now, if there's a shock, then I'm fine. You're just absolutely done for if there's a shock and you're in first there. Like, on the water, I mean, or on the rail. The target shock, pretty much. But yeah, race 1, I got second, that's pretty good. Let's see if I can continue it. I don't know if I can. The thing is that ChatGPT didn't actually, like, give very in-depth advice. So I'm just kind of letting it choose this combo. Also, I renamed myself. I am a robot. So it chose my combo, and it's telling me to hold mushrooms, although I can't always do that. And let's get into the next race. Alright, we got intermission to Cheap Cheap Falls. Not particularly fond of this track, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it. The lobby's gotten a bit better. So hopefully I can continue performing well. Oh wait, I think I might be able to do something here. Oh. There's a little shortcut you can do there on certain routes, or I shouldn't even call it little, it saves like 3 seconds or something. But I'll put that on screen. You can do it on the intermission to, I believe, yeah, Crown City. Anyways, you can do it on the intermission to Crown City, and it's a very strong strategy as it's like at the start of the track, you get the first item set. It saves like 3 seconds apparently. I'd seen a lot of people going for it, and I go for it myself, but I didn't know it saved 3 seconds until I saw a video recently, which I'll also link. I'm just gonna grab the mushroom to get away from these mega mushrooms. Okay. So I'll go for Tarzan, although I don't think I'm... Yeah, I can't go for it now. I'm just too far back. The thing is that its information is so, like, vague for advice, really, that I can't even, like, use it in those situations. Like, I'm probably gonna do pretty well this race, but that's not gonna be because of LGBT. Yeah, I just got third. I don't know how I got third there. That's Cheap Cheap Falls for you. I think if I had played that a little bit smarter with my pole and not been in the middle of the track as much, I would have done a lot better. That's not I would have won. But we take the third. This challenge is not that difficult, really. Okay. DK Spaceport showed up. Hopefully we get that. It's kind of a robot-themed track, I guess. Not really quite AI-themed, but all. No AI-themed Japanese game. A lot of people are pretty negative about AI, but I think one of its best areas is definitely video games. Like, there's games where AI is literally just better than people anyways. Like, this doesn't really count as a video game, but chess, AI is way better than a human could ever be in chess. That was a nice guy. Luckily, there's not really any AI in this game, and there won't be for a while. I'd really like if you could mod the Switch too, although I don't think it'll happen at any point in the near future. But, thought that would be good. Oh, nice. I'm pretty sure blue shells can actually appear earlier now, which is really annoying. I've seen it the most on this track, or like the second set, I'm pretty sure that one was. You can pull blue shells. It's just ridiculous. Hopefully I can get a mushrooms here. Nice. Yeah, I'm just... Cooking. In second. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, yeah. So, if you didn't know, K-Mech orbs, whatever character they transform you into, you can actually tell what hazard there will be just from that. Invisible. But anyways, so for Coin Coffer, you can tell right when it gets spawned in that there's going to be chain chomps. For Goomba and Swoop and stuff, it'll just be Goombas and Swoops. A lot of them are pretty basic and make sense. Coin Coffers is one of the weirdest ones, though. Yo, how did I still gain points for that? It's obviously a lot better than I realized. Yeah, though. I don't even know how you could have avoided that gold shell. You went really far to the side. There's certain items in this game where I feel like, or certain times in this game where I feel like, due to lag, items are just unavoidable. And I dislike that for hopefully obvious reasons, but like, what are you gonna do? At least you can see super horns now. Boomerangs and fire and ice flowers would be the next logical step, Nintendo. I'd like if blue shells were visible. Maybe also stars and mega mushrooms. Pretty much any item, every item being visible really would be nice. DK Pass would actually be pretty good for this challenge because I want a good combo for the track. And holding mushrooms and getting drafts and stuff is pretty good on this track. Getting drafts doesn't really change all that much. The other route that showed up, or one of the other routes that showed up really, is DK Spaceport to Peach Stadium, which actually has like trucks and planes and stuff. Oh. Of course we get the one thing that's not there, which is good, that I didn't talk about that isn't cool. Super long route to Desert Hills. I'm gonna try to run up mushrooms for the sake of the challenge here. Although, you can probably tell what is about to happen. If you follow the rules. Well, I can take the upcoming one mushroom cut here, which is pretty big. Although now I'm gonna be in like the 11th or something for the item box. I'm in backwards Desert Hills here. I'm actually going to golden through this little patch because it's pretty fast. Hopefully I chain, I don't think I will actually. And then I use the Mega. This is the best spot to use the Shock, so hopefully we use it here and I dodge. And I've also got this for the second best spot to use the Shock. And that's right. Go for this shortcut. Didn't get it that well. This shortcut. No, I do not win. Hopefully I get third though. Yeah, I got third again. This is just sort of gonna be a super hog session. I think I might talk about the update a little bit because in the last video that I talked about it, which was just my last video pretty much, I don't think I had enough experience with it to like speak on it rather. So I'll do a bit of that on the next track. It's like a hard barrier or something. Okay, we got the track for my YouTube short. Hopefully I can pull mushrooms and execute at least one of the cool shortcuts I showcased. I remember how to do this first one, so go. Oh, I did not get it wrong. Just gonna chain again here. Yeah, it's 14 seconds. So now you can just get triple mushrooms at the start before 20 seconds. I think a better way to do this, instead of just making it RNG based, is give everyone 20 triple mushrooms first set, or 2 sets, or however many. Because I don't really like this system, since you can pull like triple mushrooms through, for example, in first place, and on most tracks that's just a free win. Like I've had several tracks now in Worldwides where I've just pulled a couple sets of triple mushrooms at the start and never looked back from there. Like it's fun when you're the one winning, but it's just so unbalanced. Also, shortcuts. And this next shortcut here kind of needs a certain pace that I'm not going to be able to get. So even if I roll mushrooms, if I did, okay, no, just do this then. The elephant bounce is way cooler, but that's, I don't think I would have been able to go for it. Get it. Alright, in last going into the track, I'm just going to drive fast here. Maybe I can scrub dodge or something. I'm going for that. Nice draft. Okay, yeah, I just can't come back here. That's fine. Really unlucky shock. I think I might have had fast enough pace if there hadn't been that shock. Overall, this session's been good so far though, so I'm fine in the VR department. Anyways, Drybun's Burnout here. Pretty fun track. Literally everyone chose it, or apart from 2 people, literally everyone chose it. This is another track really affected by the update because if you pull triple mushrooms at the start here, you just sort of win, especially from the front. That ending mushroom cut is just way too strong. And that's the type of thing that Nintendo can't really like patch out because they've already made the tracks. Like that much lava with 1 mushroom at the very end of the track too, so you can't even return. One of my favorite tracks in the game. In my opinion, this is the best normal track with like music. And with Phoenix it's up there. Blue Cinema is better, but executed worse. This is a track kind of negatively affected by the update. I think Desert Hills was positively affected, for example. It's not all bad. Most of the intermissions are a lot better now. But like, there were certain intermissions where getting Triple Shroom Star was just so much fun because you do such crazy shortcuts. And now that doesn't really matter because everyone can get triple mushrooms and you can't really get a star. At least coupled with triple mushrooms for This is not going well. I'm pretty good at this track, but definitely a luck-based track in the end. But boxing 14, maybe it can be good. No, it's not good. Double golden. I actually pulled this in the Desert Hills race. I don't know if I'll cut it out. This exact thing. Going into lap 3, hopefully I can pull some more mushrooms. Didn't get that box, but it's fine. Maybe? Just do this. I like doing that because it guarantees you get the box pretty much. It is of course slower, but it's a small price to pay if it's guaranteed mushrooms towards the start. Again, not guaranteed, but like, very high chance of triple mushrooms. Just gonna do this, and this. Do not want to play it too risky. Oh. I think I can get third here. How did I live there? How did I live there? How did I live there? Lost the spot, but I do not even care. That should be 8,700 though. Yeah, 8,700. So I'm climbing a little bit. Swoop Rob Hog, ChatGPT combo. Honestly, if you still play this combo and you don't actually think it looks cool, you can just play it because it's supposed to be the best. You probably use AI a lot, let's be honest. If you think this looks cool, then fair enough. Like, Swoop with the crown looks really cool. Just because it's the same size as him pretty much. But there's just way too many people on this combo. Like, in case you didn't know, Baby Bud, Baby Peach, and Baby Daisy all have the exact same stats. And Spike, Baby Mario, and I believe Goomba have slightly worse acceleration, but they have better speed on hard road, which is most of the game's surface. And they also have higher handling, actually, on hard road again. That's why I personally think that they could be the meta. Also, if you don't like the Rob Hog for whatever reason, Mock Rocket's the exact same stats. I used Rally Bike for a while. Rally Bike and Dolphin Dasher and Fin Twin and stuff. They're all slightly worse just because they don't have as much speed on hard road. But they have the same acceleration and, for the most part, pretty similar handling. So if you really hate the Rob Hog and Mock Rocket, go ahead and use that. Okay. I've got to lock in now. Get this started. Oh, that was so fast. I'm just kidding. Yeah, third place just 4 triple shrooms, which is not ideal for me. I'm also fairly fast on this track though, so hopefully I can get my lead. Yes! Triple mushrooms. If you watched my time trial analysis video, you're gonna know exactly what I do here, and hopefully I can hold my lead. Okay, that wasn't great, but it works. I'll use that. Minus wasn't particularly good there, but I'm actually gonna not use this shroom because this guy in second, if he knows the fast cut, will probably pass me on the cut. And I don't want to be with nothing but a red shell in first place. It's just a recipe for disaster. Okay, I think he is going for the shortcut. Okay. That's fine. Shroom through here, so I can just do that. I won't back up the daisy because there's triple reds behind me. I'll back it here. Okay, feather is good. I'm not going to try anything fancy though. I've been practicing a feather cut over there, but I'm not confident in it enough yet. That Swoop's just going to win. Oh, he's not even doing a fast cut. He's still winning. Wait. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the Swoop Rob Hog top 3. It's just such a dominant combo. Not even necessarily because it's way better. I think the people that use it just care about winning a lot more. I honestly think I care about winning too much in this game. Yo, I've been playing for half an hour? I did not even notice. But yeah. Super Rob Hog is just like the super generic try-hard combo in this game. I have a casual friend that actually mains this combo, and he didn't even know that it was meta yet when he chose it. Actually, I'm not sure when he started using it. I'm pretty sure he was actually using it before it was like the widespread meta, like back in Toadette Baby Boomer days. Yeah, the Swoop's pretty cool. I think I'd actually use this type of combo a lot if it wasn't just so overused. Like, at this point, even if you're in a super casual lobby, there's gonna be at least 1 or 2 players on Super Rob Hog, which is sort of annoying. If you like Swoop but don't want to look super basic, you can use Mock Rocket, obviously. I actually like Swoop Booper, which is Baby Booper. Swoop Baby Booper. And okay, we got Bowser's Castle. This is one of those tracks I was talking about that was made a lot worse by the update. If the guy in first isn't horrible at driving and he gets triple mushrooms at the start here, he just sort of wins. But look at this, there were 7 Swoops and 1 replaced by a bot. Whole top 3 was Swoop. And 4th is a Mario. You're actually based if you use Mario in 2026. I didn't get the box, but I am gonna get the short. This is not fine. Okay, that's gonna be all for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna make a lot more worldwide videos, just trying to climb up to my peak of 9,000-ish. And I'll see you then.